Vitreous Health, Beyond Insights.
We take HIPAA very seriously. Security is a big concern, and it is something that we have designed into our process from day one. All of our data handlers, including our back office operation, are ISO and HIPAA certified. So we have a bulletproof process where the data files that are handled by our back-end operations are completely stripped off of all of the PHI, all of the personal health information. That is one of the requirements of HIPAA. So from the moment we get the files to the moment we deliver the application, every single process that we go through is compliant to all the HIPAA regulations. Some of our very initial customers were acute care hospitals, and what we were trying to do there was finding variations in cost and quality and identifying those opportunities where they could actually save money. What happened is, interestingly, one of our clients, one of our customers who was on the primary care side, this was a physician group, when we were talking with them, they said that you've developed a great solution. It's a great product with really good insights. But one of our big problem is how do you prevent hospitalizations? So as a physician group, what we are trying to do is make sure that our patients don't ever go to a hospital. So all of the work you have done on the hospital side really is all great, but that assumes that the patient is in a hospital. Whereas our mandate is that through our work, through our preventative programs, etc., we are trying to avoid hospitalizations. So when we heard that, we said, well, this is a problem that we need to solve now, is how do we use predictive analytics and use that to identify the risky patients and then be able to design appropriate care programs so that we prevent hospitalizations. When we started doing the predictive risk modeling and identifying risky patients, the next step in that process was to link the risk scores to the per member per month cost. Because that was ultimately what some of our customers wanted to do. They wanted to not only identify who the risky patients were, but they also wanted to know, well, if we implement this care management program, what impact is it going to have at the end of the year on PMPM? So that is where our solution then evolved. So today we are not only calculating and recommending risk mitigation and care management programs, but we are also linking those to a PMPM impact. So the beauty of actually what we do is, even though our predictive risk scores are calculated at a population level, and we do all this prediction of PMPM, etc., at a population level, the actual implementation of the care management program is at the individual patient level. And that is where we get the patient engagement, we get the patient accountability, the patient becomes an integral part of the equation. And let me tell you a simple anecdote. A few months back, one of the care managers at one of our customer sites called me, and she said that using our system, she was able to identify a patient who otherwise she would not have been able to identify, because this patient was not listed on any of the risk reports that they got from the payers. And she said that this patient had not shown up for an office visit for a long period of time, like a year or so. And she said when we called this patient, it turned out that this patient was very sick, patient was depressive, patient was not complying with any of the prescribed medications. And she said that we literally thought that this patient was a few weeks away from a huge crisis. And she said we immediately galvanized our folks, the social worker, the home health worker, and they immediately tracked down the patient. They managed to get the patient in an office setting, and the good news in all of this, the happy ending to this story, which is that the patient is now fine, the patient is under good care. And she said that all of this would not have been even possible if we would not have had your application to actually tell us that this patient is a high-risk patient and you guys need to reach out immediately. So at the end of the day, what makes us really happy is that we are actually making a difference. We are making a difference in the lives of these high-risk patients. in many cases, these patients are not being picked up by these different reports that they're getting, and I think in the long run, at a patient and a population level, this is going to make a huge difference.